Ladies and gentlemen, coin collectors, history lovers, treasure hunters, and believers in hidden fortune, welcome to the ultimate deep dive into one of the most shocking and mind-blowing coin stories of all time. This is the legendary tale of the 1979 D. Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that began its journey as just 1 cent, a simple copper-coated coin minted in Denver, but somehow, through mystery, rarity, error, and obsession, has transformed into a modern numismatic phenomenon allegedly worth a jaw-dropping $83 million. That's right, $83 million for a coin you might have once passed over without even a second glance. Today, we're going deep into the coin's mysterious past, its unique attributes, the historical significance behind it, the insane prices some collectors are willing to pay, and what makes this 1979 D. Lincoln cent so incredibly valuable. Buckle up, because this is a story you do not want to miss. Historical background. Narration in informative tone. Let's take a step back to the year 1979, a pivotal year in American history. Jimmy Carter was president of the United States. Inflation was running high. The economy was in flux. The U.S. Mint was churning out billions of coins to support everyday commerce. Among these coins was the Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that had been in continuous production since 1909, when it was first struck to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. By 1979, the penny had undergone changes in composition, minting techniques, and even subtle design alterations. But most of those pennies, even with decades of circulation, remain common, virtually worthless beyond face value. So why is one example of the 1979 D penny turning heads around the globe? The Mint mark and Denver connection. The D Mint mark found on this coin stands for the Denver Mint, one of the key facilities responsible for coin production in the United States. The Denver Mint produced over 4 billion Lincoln cents in 1979. That's right, over 4 billion. But even among such an enormous number, there are always anomalies. And with coins, it's the anomalies, the errors, the unexpected, the misstrikes that collectors go absolutely wild for. In this particular case, a very rare and mysterious error known to exist on only 1 or 2 verified specimens has made this specific 1979 D penny worth an astronomical sum. The mystery and the error. Description. So, what exactly makes this coin special? Let's talk about the alleged minting error, a one-of-a-kind combination of a doubled die obverse, an ultra-sharp strike with incomplete planchet features, and off-center misalignment that occurred at precisely the right angle, and a suspected transition composition involving a rumored leftover bronze planchet instead of the standard copper-plated zinc used during the period. This means that this particular 1979 D. Lincoln cent is essentially a Frankenstein of U.S. Mint mistakes, a perfect storm of anomalies rolled into one. Combined with pristine condition, brilliant luster, and an almost mirror-like surface, it checks every box for the elite collector looking to acquire a piece of American coinage history that has no equal, the $83 million valuation. Speculation now, let's talk numbers. How in the world does a single penny earn a valuation of $83 million? It seems unbelievable. But here's the thing, rarity and demand drive the coin market. In the world of elite coin auctions, once-in-a-lifetime specimens often command jaw-dropping prices, especially if there's a bidding war among billionaires or high-net-worth collectors looking to make history. Rumors have circulated through numismatic circles and collectors' forums that one anonymous buyer recently offered to pay more than $80 million for the only known perfect specimen of the era 1979 D penny. And while the exact price remains unverified due to private sale agreements and non-disclosure clauses, what's clear is that the coin is no longer a humble cent. It's a cultural artifact of insane monetary and historical significance. Current market trends and collector buzz. In today's collector market, interest in rare Lincoln cents is at an all-time high. From wheat pennies to steel cents, error coins, and proof variations, collectors are going all in to acquire the rarest, strangest, and most unique coins out there. Coin shows, auctions, and online platforms are buzzing with energy. Grading companies like PCGS and NGC are seeing a spike in submissions for 1979 D pennies as collectors try to find a match or close relative to the elusive $83 million piece. Experts advise searching your pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, or old jars filled with pennies because you never know what you might discover. Many millionaires and numismatic legends began their journeys with a simple coin they found by accident. Tips for identifying valuable 1979 D pennies. If you think you've found a valuable 1979 D Lincoln cent, here's what to look for. First, check the weight. A bronze cent will weigh approximately 3.1 grams, whereas the more common copper-plated zinc version will weigh about 2.5 grams. Then, examine the coin under magnification for signs of doubling, especially on the date, the motto, "In God We Trust," or the word liberty. Also, look for off-center strikes, smooth edges, or anything unusual. If you suspect your coin is rare, avoid cleaning it and contact a professional grading service immediately. Having it authenticated and graded can make all the difference in selling it for a life-changing sum. There you have it, the incredible story of the 1979 D Lincoln 1-cent penny that went from pocket change to an alleged $83 million superstar. Whether this legendary coin's valuation is fact, fiction, or a mix of both, one thing's for sure, the world of coins is full of surprises, mystery, and potential fortune. Every penny in your change could be hiding a secret. Keep your eyes open, your curiosity alive, and who knows, maybe the next story the world talks about will be your own. Until next time, stay curious, stay passionate, and keep hunting for treasure in the most unexpected places. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this incredible story with your fellow collectors and dreamers. Welcome back, coin collectors, treasure hunters, and US penny enthusiasts. If you are passionate about rare coins or just curious about a humble piece of copper that might be worth millions, then you've come to the right place. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most talked about coins in modern American numismatics, the 2003 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. What makes this coin so special? Is it really worth $91 million as some claim? What's the actual story behind it? We're going to cover everything: the history, the minting process, errors, varieties, current market values, auction records, collector demand, and the reasons this coin has captured the attention of collectors around the world. Buckle up. This is going to be a long, thorough ride through the world of American cents and the fascinating journey of the 2003 Denver-minted Lincoln penny. Historical background. Let's begin with the historical background of the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny first entered circulation in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person. Over the years, the reverse design changed, first from the wheat ears to the Lincoln Memorial in 1959, and then to the Union Shield in 2010. But during 2003, the Lincoln Memorial reverse was still in use, and the cent was primarily composed of copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper. The D Mint mark indicates that it was minted at the Denver Mint in Colorado, one of the key U.S. mints, along with Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. The 2003 D Mint Lincoln cent, minting and product tile, and the 2003 D Lincoln penny was struck in massive quantities. Over 3.5 billion of them were minted that year, which means it's generally not rare by population. But coin collecting isn't always about how many were made. It's about how many remain in pristine condition or possess unique characteristics like double dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, or transitional errors. Many of these coins have entered circulation and have been spent, lost, scratched, or corroded. But the few that remain in uncirculated condition, especially those with errors, are of high interest to collectors. In mint-state grades, particularly MS67 or higher with red designation from grading agencies like PCGS or NGC, These coins can fetch solid prices. Notable errors and values. Now, let's explore what gives a common coin uncommon value. Error coins are anomalies that occur during the minting process. In the case of the 2003 Lincoln penny, collectors have reported a few rare errors. Some coins have been found with off-center strikes. These are coins that were not properly aligned during the striking process, resulting in missing or partially printed designs. Others include die cracks, where the coin shows raised lines due to cracks in the mint die, or die chips, small blobs of metal on places like Lincoln's eyes, nose, or the memorial columns. The most desirable errors are typically dramatic and easy to see with the naked eye. Coins with doubling on the lettering, known as double die obverse, are exceptionally rare and highly valuable. While there has not been an officially recognized major double die variety for the 2003 cent, collectors still search rolls and bags for a possible undiscovered treasure. The $91 million QUES Taiwan now comes the bold claim that a 2003 Lincoln cent is worth $91 million. Let's be clear, as of now, there is no official record of any 2003 penny selling for even a fraction of that amount. The most expensive Lincoln cent ever sold at public auction was a 1943 copper penny that fetched over $1.7 million due to its unique metallurgy and rarity. The story of a $91 million 2003 penny likely originated as internet hype, clickbait, or misinterpretation of coin listings. Sometimes, websites list joke prices or inflated listings without ever intending to sell the coin. That being said, certain coins from 2003 with high-grade condition and certified error status can still command excellent prices, not in the millions, but sometimes in the hundreds or low thousands of dollars. Always verify values using trusted sources like PCGS, NGC, and Heritage Auctions. Market value and current sales (TRENDS). So, what's the actual market value of a 2003 penny today? For a circulated example, its value remains face value, 1 cent. For a high-grade example graded MS67 read by PCGS, the value can range between $50 to $150, depending on demand. If the coin shows an error such as an off-center strike or dramatic die crack and is authenticated by a professional grading service, values can climb higher, perhaps into the $300 to $500 range, depending on the severity of the error. Error collectors are particularly enthusiastic about oddities and are willing to pay top dollar for dramatic flaws. As for coins in bulk or raw form, circulated 2003 pennies can be sold in lots for scraps Inc. or for collectors filling album slots. Tips for selling or finding rare PNNIS. If you want to search for a valuable 2003 penny, get rolls from your local bank or coin dealers. Examine each coin under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for pristine red color, no scratches, and full details in the design. Flip the coin and check both obverse and reverse for doubling, cracks, cuts, or misalignment. If you find something unusual, compare it to known varieties listed on error coin websites or consult a grading company. If you're selling, your best bet is to list it with high-quality photos on eBay, or for higher-grade coins, submit them to be graded and sell them through an auction house like Heritage Auctions or Great Collections. Do not get caught in scams where people offer to buy your coin for thousands. If you pay a submission fee first, always research your buyer. Worth your time or just hype? So, is the 2003 Lincoln cent worth $91 million? The answer, based on all available evidence, is no, not at all. However, the real value lies in the hunt, the history, the details, and the possibility that you might find a gem quality or error coin that is indeed rare and valuable. While the average 2003 penny may not make you a millionaire, the hobby of coin collecting can bring immense educational value and even modest profits. Keep searching, keep learning, and stay curious because the next big discovery could be sitting right in your pocket change. Thanks for watching and sticking with us through this deep dive into the 2003 Lincoln 1 cent penny. If you enjoyed this video, Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth coin collecting videos, and leave a comment telling us if you've ever found a rare penny in your change. Until next time, happy hunting and may your next coin roll bring you treasure.